In the heart of a small, forgotten town, an eerie silhouette looms over the horizon, a haunting relic of the past, the abandoned amusement park. Decades have passed since the tragic incident that led to its closure, but the horrors that unfolded within its gates remain etched in the darkest corners of history. As the years pass, the abandoned amusement park becomes a cautionary tale, a warning to all who hear it. It serves as a reminder that some mysteries are better left unsolved, and that there are places in the world where the boundary between the living and the dead is thin, and where the past never truly rests. The forsaken amusement park had become more than just an urban legend. It was now an enigma steeped in darkness, pulling in anyone who dared to approach its decaying gates. For generations, the stories of the cursed park were handed down, each telling more terrifying than the last. With each retelling, the town's fear grew deeper, and its once thriving community became a shell of its former self. The curse that had befallen the amusement park seemed to seep into every aspect of the town, leaving it a haunted and desolate place. But despite the ominous atmosphere, some outsiders continued to seek out the park's malevolent secrets. Ghost hunters and thrill seekers ventured in, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. Some claimed to have recorded ghostly apparitions, eerie whispers, and inexplicable phenomena that defied scientific explanation. Each new wave of intruders seemed to awaken the park's malevolence even further. The spirits, once resigned to their tragic fate, became restless and vengeful. The town's residents, trapped in a nightmare they could not escape, tried desperately to warn outsiders of the danger they were inviting. In an attempt to quell the park's growing notoriety, the town formed a secret society dedicated to keeping the park's dark secrets hidden. They called themselves the Guardians of Silence, a group tasked with protecting the town from the malevolent forces that lurked within the abandoned amusement park. The Guardians knew that the park's malevolence could not be contained forever. The dark energy seemed to radiate outward, affecting the town and its residents. Strange occurrences became a daily ordeal, objects moving on their own, unexplained shadows darting through the streets, and eerie noises echoing in empty alleyways. The once thriving community began to crumble under the weight of fear and superstition. Families moved away, seeking solace and safety in distant places. The town's economy suffered, as the allure of the once popular amusement park had now transformed into a sinister reputation. As the Guardians struggled to maintain order, a new and unsettling discovery was made. It was rumored that the cursed amusement park held an ancient artifact, a relic of darkness that had been the catalyst for the park's malevolence. This artifact was said to be the key to the spirits' restless state and the source of their eternal torment. The Guardians embarked on a dangerous quest to locate and destroy the artifact. Armed with ancient texts and esoteric knowledge, they delved deep into the park's shadowy history, piecing together fragments of forgotten lore in the hopes of breaking the curse. Their journey was fraught with peril as malevolent spirits seemed to sense their intentions. Each step forward was met with resistance, with apparitions emerging from the shadows to deter the Guardians from their mission. But the Guardians pressed on, knowing that the town's survival depended on their success. Through ancient rituals and long-forgotten rites, they finally located the artifact, an ancient talisman infused with malevolent energy. It pulsed with an otherworldly aura, drawing strength from the fear and sorrow that permeated the park. Their task was clear: to destroy the artifact and free the trapped souls from their torment. But as they attempted to neutralize the talisman, they discovered that breaking the curse would come at a grave cost. The artifact's destruction would require a powerful sacrifice, a life offered up to absorb the malevolent energy within. It was a dark and daunting choice, one that weighed heavily on the Guardians' hearts. In the end, Ethan, one of the original members of the Guardians, made the ultimate sacrifice. With a heavy heart, he stepped forward, offering himself to the malevolent energy. His selflessness and bravery sent shockwaves through the town, igniting a spark of hope that had been all but extinguished. The Guardian's ritual was a success, and the artifact's malevolence dissipated like a wisp of smoke. As its power waned, the trapped spirits found peace, and the curse that had plagued the town for decades began to lift. With the artifact destroyed, the abandoned amusement park reverted to a mere collection of dilapidated ruins. The malevolent forces that once tormented the town were gone, leaving behind a sense of relief tinged with melancholy. In the wake of the Guardians' victory, the town slowly began to heal. Families returned, new businesses sprouted, and laughter once again echoed through the streets. But the memory of the cursed amusement park remained etched in the town's history, a cautionary tale passed down through the generations. The Guardians of Silence continued to protect the town, vowing never to forget the darkness they had faced. They maintained a watchful eye over the abandoned amusement park, ensuring that its malevolence remained quelled for generations to come. And so, the tale of the abandoned amusement park lives on, an enduring legend of tragedy, darkness, and the triumph of selflessness over malevolence. The small town, once shrouded in fear, now stands as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Though the haunted amusement park remains a chilling memory of the past, the town has learned to embrace its legacy, turning the tragic events into a reminder of the importance of unity and courage in the face of darkness. The curse that had once plagued the town now serves as a powerful lesson, a warning that some secrets are better left buried, that some mysteries should never be unraveled, and that the pursuit of thrill and adventure can sometimes lead to a fate far more sinister than ever imagined. The abandoned amusement park, with its rusted rides and ghostly apparitions, will forever remain an eternal enigma, a place where the past and the present merge into a realm of perpetual darkness. The chilling stories will continue to be whispered around campfires and shared in hushed tones, a haunting reminder that the line between the living and the dead is more fragile than one could ever imagine. And so, the tale of the abandoned amusement park lives on, an enduring legend of tragedy, darkness, and the triumph of selflessness over malevolence. The small town, once shrouded in fear, now stands as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Though the haunted amusement park remains a chilling memory of the past, the town has learned to embrace its legacy, turning the tragic events into a reminder of the importance of unity and courage in the face of darkness. The curse that had once plagued the town now serves as a powerful lesson, a warning that some secrets are better left buried, that some mysteries should never be unraveled, and that the pursuit of thrill and adventure can sometimes lead to a fate far more sinister than ever imagined. The abandoned amusement park, with its rusted rides and ghostly apparitions, will forever remain an eternal enigma, a place where the past and the present merge into a realm. The town's once thriving amusement park, with its merry-go-rounds, roller coasters, and bright lights, was a cherished symbol of joy and laughter. Families from miles around would flock to the park to create cherished memories and escape the monotony of daily life. However, one fateful night, everything changed. It was a cool autumn evening, and the park was filled with excited laughter as children and adults enjoyed the attractions. The atmosphere was festive, but unbeknownst to the joyous visitors, a sinister presence lurked beneath the surface. An undercurrent of unease swept through the park that night, as if a shadow had fallen over the once vibrant atmosphere. Unexplainable cold spots and strange occurrences began to trouble the staff, but they dismissed them as mere tricks of the imagination. As the sun set, casting eerie shadows across the deserted rides, the park's attractions took on a sinister aura. Staff members reported hearing faint whispers carried on the wind, and the rustling of leaves seemed to echo like ghostly footsteps. It was on that fateful night that tragedy struck. An electrical malfunction caused a devastating fire to break out near one of the attractions, engulfing it in flames. Chaos ensued as terrified visitors and staff rushed to escape the inferno. Panic gripped the once happy place, and in the ensuing chaos, lives were lost. As the smoke cleared and the embers died down, a sense of sorrow and grief settled over the town. The amusement park, once a beacon of joy, now stood as a haunting reminder of the lives lost that night. The town mourned the loss of their loved ones, and the park's fate was sealed forever. In the days that followed, investigations were launched to determine the cause of the tragic fire. Rumors of negligence and faulty equipment circulated, casting blame on the park's management. But as investigations continued, an even darker truth began to emerge. It was whispered that the fire had not been an accident at all, but a result of something far more sinister. Some claimed to have seen apparitions on that night, shadowy figures lurking in the corners, their eyes filled with malevolence. Witnesses described eerie laughter and disembodied voices that seemed to taunt and torment the frightened crowd. As these accounts spread, fear and suspicion gripped the town. Many believed that the amusement park had become cursed, its grounds haunted by the vengeful spirits of those who perished in the fire. The tragedy had awakened a malevolent force, and the town's once beloved park was now a hotbed of supernatural activity. In the years that followed, the abandoned amusement park became a place of dread and mystery, a forbidden realm where the living dared not tread. The town's authorities declared it off-limits, posting warning signs and erecting fences to keep curious souls at bay. But as the memories of that tragic night faded, so did the cautionary tales. The stories of the haunted park became nothing more than local folklore, whispered by elders to warn the younger generations of the dark history that lay dormant within the rusting rides and crumbling attractions. Yet, the malevolent energy of the abandoned amusement park endured, seeping into the surrounding area like an insidious stain. It became a magnet for those with a morbid fascination for the macabre, attracting thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts from distant places. For some, the allure of the eerie tales proved too tantalizing to resist. Groups of adventurous teenagers would sneak past the barriers, drawn by the prospect of experiencing the paranormal firsthand. They sought the thrill of encountering ghosts and spirits in the very place where tragedy had struck. Each trespass into the forsaken park came with a heavy price. Those who dared to defy the warnings of the town and venture into the haunted grounds experienced inexplicable phenomena. Apparitions would appear, their sorrowful eyes conveying the pain of the past. Whispers filled the air, haunting echoes of long-forgotten conversations. The temperature would drop suddenly, and an ominous chill would settle in the air. Some claimed to have encountered malevolent entities, dark spirits that seemed intent on driving intruders away. They were said to have been the souls of the lost, trapped within the decaying rides, seeking retribution for the injustice that had befallen them. As more accounts of eerie encounters surfaced, the abandoned amusement park's legend grew, its notoriety spreading beyond the borders of the small town. It became a focal point for ghost hunters, paranormal investigators, and urban explorers from all over the country. The dark allure of the forsaken park was documented in books, TV shows, and online forums. Tales of brave souls venturing into the heart of the haunting grounds circulated, their experiences shared as cautionary tales to others who might be tempted to cross the forbidden threshold. However, as the years passed, the abandoned amusement park seemed to grow even more malevolent, feeding off the fear and curiosity of those who dared to trespass. It was as if the tragic event that had occurred decades ago had imbued the place with an eternal hunger for fresh souls. Rumors spread that the malevolent spirits were no longer content to stay confined within the park's borders. Witnesses claimed to have seen apparitions roaming the streets of the town late at night, their mournful cries echoing through the darkness. As the paranormal activity escalated, the once quiet town found itself in the grip of terror. The eerie legends of the abandoned amusement park no longer remained confined to mere ghost stories. They had become a chilling reality. Despite the town's attempts to contain the malevolent forces, the hauntings continued to spread like a plague. Fear and paranoia gripped the once close-knit community as the boundary between the living and the dead blurred. As the years turned into decades, the town became a ghost of its former self. Its streets empty and its once bustling shops shuttered. The curse of the abandoned amusement park had taken its toll, draining the life and vitality from the once thriving community. And so, the tale of the abandoned amusement park grew to be more than just a local legend. It became a symbol of the darkness that can consume a place and its people. The cursed grounds stood as a chilling reminder of the past, a grim testament to the tragedies that can haunt a community for generations. The abandoned amusement park, with its rusted rides and ghostly apparitions, remains an eternal enigma, a place where the past and the present merge into a realm of perpetual darkness. Those who hear its haunting story are left with a lingering sense of dread, a warning to avoid the allure of curiosity and the temptation of the unknown. And so, the abandoned amusement park stands as a cursed monument to tragedy, a place where the past and the present converge in a realm of darkness and despair. Its chilling story is whispered around campfires and shared in hushed tones, forever woven into the tapestry of the town's history. As the years pass, the abandoned amusement park becomes a cautionary tale, a warning to all who hear it. It serves as a reminder that some mysteries are better left unsolved, and that there are places in the world where the boundary between the living and the dead is thin, and where the past never truly rests. Thank you so much for joining us on Horror Tales. We hope that you enjoyed diving into the depths of the unknown and exploring the spine-chilling stories we shared. Remember, the darkness may be frightful, but it's also thrilling. Stay tuned for more bone-chilling tales, terrifying encounters, and supernatural mysteries. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release our next terrifying episode. Until then, keep your wits about you and prepare for more hair-raising adventures on Horror Tales.